Now, inflation is a common enemy that all central banks around the world are trying to tame. And in this battle of royal proportions, UK seems to be losing its crown jewel to rising cost of living. Here's a report. Take a look.
The United Kingdom is facing its worst inflation in over 4 decades. Inflation has become a pain for the Bank of England and its citizens. The BOE has accepted its failure to correctly forecast the nation's inflation shock in the past. The central bank has now agreed to an external review of its forecasting errors. While that could help the bank in future policymaking, the citizens of the UK will have to bear the pain of high inflation for now. A Reuters poll suggests that the Bank of England may not be done with its rate hikes, as inflation is still 4 times the central bank's target of 2%. The inflation print for April suggests the Bank of England has more work to do than the US Fed and the European Central Bank. The Reuters survey suggests that the central bank may be forced to raise rates by 25 basis points on June 22nd. The poll also shows that the Bank of England may be the last among major global central banks to end the current rate hike cycle. Other central banks have raised interest rates aggressively, and their moves have had an impact on prices consumers pay, at least enough impact for their central banks to pause rates before deciding what they should do next. But UK Prime Minister Rishi Sunak and his cabinet have a much harder task. They also have a much harder balancing act than the US. The UK's economy barely avoided a recession in the previous quarter, when it grew at a disappointing rate of 0.2% in April. To add to the UK's woes, Brexit and other policy changes over the past few years are making foreign investments in England less attractive. In fact, London, home to the London Eye and ultra-high net worth individuals, is losing its sight as a favorite destination for the rich. That's reducing the country's wealth creation opportunities and threatens its moniker as the crown jewel of developed economies. With a new king in the spotlight, Britain's national anthem may echo "God Save Our King" now. Yet, in reality, the citizens sing "God Save Our Paychecks." Bureau Report, WION, World is One.